Hello, I'm Lawrence Anthony, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get started with TagAnt, which is a part of Speech Tagger. In the video, I'll show you how to type or copy text directly into TagAnt and have the program tag this for you. I'll also show you how to tag one or more text files in a batch process. So, this is TagAnt. You should note that TagAnt doesn't need installing on any system. To start TagAnt on Windows, simply double-click on the TagAnt icon to launch the program. On Macintosh systems, simply double-click the TagAnt zip file. The zip file will unzip the TagAnt application. Then you can drag the TagAnt application to your Applications folder, your desktop, or anywhere else you like. Then just double-click this to start. Throw away the zip file when you are finished. TagAnt has two input panes. The first is for typing or copying text directly into TagAnt and tagging this. The second is for loading text files and tagging all of these at once in a batch process. The results pane shows you the results of your tagging. In the menu, you'll find options to load in files or a directory of files, close files, and a help guide. Okay, for this demonstration, let's first tag a simple sentence. The cat sat on the mat. To do this, first select the input text radio box on the left of the main window. This is normally selected by default. Second, select the language of the text using the combo box here, next to the language label. I'll be using English. Third, choose either the horizontal or vertical radio boxes for the orientation of the output results. And fourth, click Start to begin the tagging process. So let me type in the sentence. The cat sat on the mat, and I'm going to click Start. And you can see the results here on the right. To save the results, just select and copy the text to your clipboard. Note that you can stop the tagging process at any time by clicking on the Stop button. Now, let's tag the text using the vertical results mode and see how the results are different. This is a specialized format used for some specialized language tools. For most purposes, the horizontal format is probably the most useful. Now, I'm going to tag some text from the book Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. First, I'll copy the text I want to tag to the clipboard and paste it into TagAnt. Here's the text I'm going to copy. I'll use shortcuts for this. Control-C. And Control-V. Then I just click Start again to tag the text. Now, let's tag the whole book and the second book in the series through the looking glass. To do this, I'll switch to the Input Files pane by clicking on the Input Files radio box. To select the files you want, you have four options. First, you can click on the File Open Files menu option and select the files you want to tag. You can also click on the File Open Directory menu option and select a directory of files you want to tag. You can also click on the Load button next to the Input Files label and select the files you want to tag here. Finally, you can drag and drop files directly onto the TagAnt application. I'll use the first option and open them through the menu. Note that the number of selected files is shown next to the input files label. Here you can see 2. Also note that if you click on the File Close menu option, or click the Clear button next to the input files label, the input files will be removed from the list. The rest of the process is the same as before. First, select the language of the files using the combo box next to the language label. Then, choose either the horizontal or vertical radio box for the orientation of the output results. And finally, click Start to begin the tagging process. A tagged version of the original files will be saved in the same folder as the original file, with _tagged appended to the end of the file name. Note again that the tagging process can be stopped at any time by clicking the Stop button. So, that's how to get started with TagAnt. Thank you for watching, and if you want to know more about TagAnt, visit the software section on my website here.